Good morning and welcome. This is Sunrise. It's Wednesday with Dr. Surajit Khanna. It's a news bite for ages 10 to 25 brought to you by KhannaForKids.com. That's KHANNA for kids.com. It's a good morning message, a short snippet of today's news or the news in the past or what happened on today for today's youth. We are on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a little bit after 9 o'clock. Join us now. We're live and like us at facebook.com/Khanna, KHANNA, the number 4 kids. That's Khanna, the number 4 kids, and our other social channels. Dr. Khanna is an attorney, a child safety advocate, a servant of the underserved, and he's the champion of the nonprofit organization Voice of the Kids. He also recently launched the Post-Incarceration Juvenile Justice Reformation Act. That's a lot of words. We call it in short his returningyouth.com campaign. That's returningyouth.com, where we are returning post-incarcerated young adults back to society by providing them with housing, training, along with the required medical, psychological assistance they need to secure a job. This is Black History Month, so all month we'll be concentrating on things having to do with Black history. I'd like to introduce now Dr. Surajit Khanna, and with us is also Ariel and Sarinthia. Good morning, Dr. Khanna.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Ariel, and good morning, Sarinthia, for joining today. And good morning, the audience, especially the young adults, those who are listening to me or will be listening to me. Like this is the second day of the Black History Month in February, though it is the fourth day, but in the air for my sunrise, this is the second sunrise on the Black History Month. And as I told last time, that the Black History Month is the month when we do recognize every possible African Americans in the country, those who have done something extraordinary for the people of this country. So before we jump into this, today is also a very important day that happened in 1870, just few years before our host Gary was born. So 1870, on this day, the 15th Amendment to the Constitution of the United States was ratified. Why this day is important, and especially to be celebrating during this Black History Month? Because this is what happened is guaranteeing the right to vote regardless of race, and intending to ensure with the 14th Amendment, which was the civil rights of former slaves. As we all know, that African American people and also some white people were brought into this country as slaves. So this is the day, because of the 14th Amendment and 15th Amendment, they were taken off the slavery. So this is important for this month to be recognized. So on this day, 1870, this is what exactly happened. It's a very important day for the Constitution of United States. Also, in terms of recognizing African American, today is also the day in 1903, Jack Johnson. Not many people know about Jack Johnson, but those who are into the heavyweight championship, he was the first Negro heavyweight champion. That is in 1903, Jack Johnson. So let's recognize him. Also, one other thing is very important. I think it would be nice because of Sarinthia joining here as a young adult, that in 1956, Authrine J. Lucy became the first Black student to attend the University of Alabama. First female Black student. Mark this. But she was expelled 3 days later. You know why? Not because she was not performing, it's because of her own safety in response to the threat from a mob. Because those days, people did not want women to do anything. unlike today. That's why we have Saranthia here, because we want young adults, young women like Saranthia to be coming in the front. And now I'm going to ask Saranthia. Saranthia, welcome to this morning show, especially because this is dedicated to the young adults. As a young adult, young female,
Thank you
how
for
old are you,
having me.
Saranthia, if you don't mind to share your age to the public?
I'm 20 years old.
Wow, I thought you were 16. You are keeping good. You are keeping
Thank
good.
you.
Well, this is a Black History Month. What do you think? You've been an African American. What do you think? Do you feel proud that you are African American young adult? Number one. Number two, how do you say to the young adults, those who are listening to you, that how you are proud of yourself being an African American?
I am blessed to be African American. I feel that being African American has shown me a lot about life. Even though I go through different struggles with, discrimination, racism, but it makes me be appreciative from what my ancestors went through in slavery. They couldn't vote, they couldn't do anything. Animals were treated better than slaves. But in today's time, me knowing that, I appreciate what we have overcome and what I'm able to do. I can do a lot of things. I feel astounded to be Black because when I walk into a room, I feel like a queen. I feel like a goddess. And
Excellent. That's the spirit you got to have. So, what message would you like to give to your peer and young adults, those who feel that they are being discriminated, they think that they are less privileged? What message would you like to give them so that they can feel encouraged?
they have to know that he or she, they are a king or a queen. They are a king or a queen. They have to know that when they walk into a room, there's power within them. They are an amazing person because they've overcame a lot and they can reach mountain heights. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
They can do whatever they put their mind to. They can't let their color stop them from their dreams.
And do you have any model or anybody in your community or in your friendship as an African American fellow that you would like to recognize in this particular show, that they need to be recognized because this is a Black History Month? Do you know anyone you want to recognize?
I would like to recognize my brothers, my father, any male figure that I know. I would like to recognize them all because I feel as though they are strong, they are powerful, they are amazing people. Everyday struggle is hard being a Black person in America. You got police brutality, you got people that are just don't like us for our color, but every day they decide to, wake up and go about their day and live life as if life is great. So I want to recognize all of them.
Thank you very much. That's very heart touching that you, as a young girl, recognizing your parents, your dad, your brothers. That means a lot. You are a queen. And my dear audience, my dear young adults, please, racism is not the solution. Equality is the solution, regardless of the color. We could be black, we could be white, we could be brown, we could be purple. Okay? God has made our color for a purpose. So we need to understand that purpose and move forward. Just like how Saranthia said, that when we get into the room, we should feel that we are king or queen, because that's how you are making a difference when you are existing. So thank you very much, Saranthia, for sharing your comments here. And I would like to switch to Ariel, who is joining here, and plus he's busy working. But Ariel, you heard what this young, beautiful queen, she claims herself queen, and we do. The queen said about the African American community. What is your reaction on this?
Hmm. My reaction is that let me see. My reaction is that they put in the work. They are who they are, and they're fighting for freedom. They're fighting for equality, and that's what I like to see I don't have much to say, but
I know you are mumbled with the words because this is a very touchy subject, and also this is like I understand, the background we all come from is very difficult to come on the front. Like what Saranthia said, when you walk in, you got to feel like a king or queen. Okay, and we don't feel like that because most of the time we feel that, oh my God, we are not who we are. But you are right. They need to understand they are who they are and they are making a difference. So, Ariel, the next question to you is, do you have any African American fellows to whom you would like to recognize for their achievements in your community or in your school or high school, wherever? Could you mind sharing few things about them?
yes, I have one person in mind. He works as a medical director at Valley Health Systems. I believe it is at Ohokis, and he's way high up there. He worked hard to get to where he is right now, and I'm very proud of him. Like I haven't seen I haven't seen a lot of African leaders in that position. Like mostly like other color, but like I'm happy for
Thank
him.
you very much. Thank you,
He's
Ariel.
helping people.
That means a lot. That means a lot. So, if anybody in this month would like to recognize their fellow brothers, fathers, or friends, please reach out to Gary, and we will recognize them here because this is the month we would like to recognize each and every African American young adults, those who have done something for this community, for this country, because this is the country of freedom. This is the country for the brave. So I really like to thank all of you listening to this, and I'm going to switch back to Gary.
Thank you, Dr. Khanna. Thank you, Ariel, and thank you, Saranthia, for joining us today. As you know, we're celebrating Black History Month, and we are on SunRISE every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, a little bit after 9 o'clock. If you want to contact me or Dr. Khanna, just call 302-746-2311, 302-746-2311, or go to our website, go contactk.com. That's contact, the capital K, for Khanna.com, and just fill out the form. Either way, get in touch with us. We're excited. Thank you for joining us. Please join us Friday. Now, on Friday at 3 o'clock, we got a very special radio show. Please join us here. We're going to have Abiadun Layaway join us. We're going to have a former reporter from the Washington Post join us. So we're excited about this Friday. See you then. Thank you, Dr. Khanna. God bless you.